This is it, the new BMW 5 Series. A car which has often been the flag bearer for the brand, a champion of everything BMW believes in. And for this, the 7th generation 5 Series, they've even given it a name. BMW calls this a business athlete. I wasn't quite sure what that was, but I've tried to dress the part. This is innovation. Business on top, sport below. This could be the future of fashion. But in the meantime, it's a very good way of understanding what BMW wants the 5 Series to be. Something which they've tried to communicate in a 57-page press release. 57 pages. The Germans do like to be thorough. And I've got about 9 minutes to explain that all to you. So here we go. Think of the 5 Series as a shrunken 7 Series. In fact, there's so much tech from the 7 in here, and the cabin is so similar that from where I'm sitting, it's actually hard to tell them apart. And let's face it, the 7 is just too big. It's going to be a hassle to drive it and park it every day. I mean, sure, if you like sitting in the back of your cars, yeah, get the 7. But if you like sitting where I'm sitting, the 5 is perfect. And at 990,000 Rand, this 540i model is 450,000 Rand cheaper than a 740i. And that's quite a lot. This new 5 Series is 100 kilograms lighter than the car it replaces, and I don't know, but I think I can feel it. It feels agile, like really light on its feet, but at the same time really planted. I don't know how BMW always get that right. And it's giving me confidence. I feel like I can attack corners with some aggression, but it doesn't feel like it's going to snap into oversteer. And with rear wheel steering and a slightly firmer suspension setup in this M Sport model, this is a good drive. And the seating position is spot on. It's so impressive for a saloon car. I feel like I'm one with the car. It's helping me feel what the car is doing around me. Fans of BMW's unique driving character are not going to be disappointed here. But look, it's not a sports car. Don't buy a 5 Series expecting a rowdy exhaust note. There just isn't one. And besides a hint of engine noise coming through from the engine bay, reminding me that there is a 3-litre straight 6 turbo petrol under there, it's very quiet in here. BMW have made a huge effort to insulate the cabin and ensure that no noise gets in. But it is quick. With 240 kilowatts or 335 horsepower, this 540i will do 0 to 100 in 4.8 seconds. It also looks good. I think for this generation, BMW have leaned more towards elegance than sportiness. I mean, sure, you can add this M Sport kit for an extra 50,000 Rand, and that will sharpen up the looks. But I feel like BMW knows where this segment is going. If you want a car with sedan features, but the practicality of an SUV, well then you buy the very popular X5. And if you want something grand and performance-y, well then you buy a 6 Series. But I think buyers come to the 5 Series looking for one characteristic more than anything, and that's class. And nowhere is that more apparent than in the cabin. This interior is a triumph. A heady mix of luxury and technology, with the cabin focused around the driver. However, all the toys in here do come at a price, and our test car was fitted with 300,000 Rand worth of extras.
some of which you might not want to live without.
Let's start with gesture control, one of the most talked about features on this new 5 Series. It allows you to do things like control the radio volume just using your finger. And then we get to the key, one of the most advanced keys you're ever going to find on a car. It allows me to see the range left on the tank. I can park the car using this standing outside the vehicle. I can turn the air conditioner on before I get into the car, and I can check whether all the doors are locked. And up here is a camera monitoring the lines on the road. And the car will steer itself between those lines up to 210 kilometers an hour, which raises the rather terrifying prospect of Germans on the Autobahn driving at over 200 kilometers an hour with their hands off the steering wheel. This new 5 Series enters a tough marketplace. The Mercedes E-Class is excellent. The new Volvo S90 is sublime. The Jaguar XF is sexy. And of course, there's a new Audi A6 on the way. I think BMW knew that for this new generation, they had to shoot the lights out. And after spending a few days with this 540, I don't think they've missed. I'd love to drive this and the new E-Class back to back. I think where the Mercedes errs a bit towards comfort, the BMW tries to offer a spirited driving experience. But other than that, I don't think there's much between them. Maybe just a slightly different philosophy on what makes a great executive saloon. But think about it, business is boring. It's an endless cycle of meeting after meeting, dull PowerPoint presentations, awkward conversations at the photocopier, compiling reports and filing invoices. But sport, now that's interesting. And that's what the BMW 5 Series does brilliantly. It straddles both worlds. It's a superb executive saloon, but it will also put a smile on your face when the going gets twisty. So perhaps the marketing department got this one right. Maybe it is a business athlete, and maybe it will make you feel like one too. Just maybe wear pants to your next meeting.
Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and we'd love for you to join our community by subscribing to our channel.